Hello everyone, welcome to CodersTrust Student Diaries. We're here once again with another student from our pilot batch. But before we get to him, we're going to announce the rules of our competition. To win the challenge today, you'll have to actively participate in our live question and answer session. And at the end of the interview, I'll ask you a quiz question, which the answer will be discussed in our interview today. So follow the interview properly and answer our quiz question to win an awesome CodersTrust t-shirt. So, without further ado, let's welcome our student, Mahedi Hasan. Hello, Mahedi.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm great. So, are you excited about Bangladesh playing cricket, and how do you feel about that?
Yes, I feel great. Hopefully, we will beat New Zealand tomorrow.
Yes, definitely, hopefully. We're all very excited about the game, so I couldn't really start the conversation without talking about cricket.
Also,
Okay, okay, let's start with hearing about you. Tell me a little bit about your background, where you're from, and everything else.
sure. Hi, uh, I am Mahedi Hasan. Today, I am here with you, and I will share my experience, what I got from CodersTrust, still getting, and hopefully will get. I am from Kumilla, and I am the student of English Literature at Kumilla Victoria College, but now identity, just pioneer batch. And that's all briefly about myself. Thank you.
All right. So, what are you doing right now? Are you a student? Are you working? What exactly are you doing?
I am still students. I am studying at Kumilla Victoria Government College. I told you, and I'm also a student of CodersTrust. I'm learning web developing.
All right. So you're a pilot student of CodersTrust, and you're still with CodersTrust. How many other students from the pilot batch are still a part of CodersTrust?
At first, we were 20 students in CodersTrust, but 5 dropped down. We are now 15 students in CodersTrust, and we are much dedicated. Hopefully, we will uphold the CodersTrust's belief.
Okay, great. So tell me this: when did you and how did you first hear about CodersTrust?
Frequent how I learn about CodersTrust and why I am with CodersTrust. If I would like to, if I give you the right answer, that I just went back to the mid of 2024. I was in college campus. Persons came in our college. He is Mr. Jaman Buya, and he is the country representative of Bangladesh CodersTrust team. But that time I didn't know who is he, and he made a workshop in our and we told about CodersTrust, freelancing. That time it makes me gag that because that time I didn't know what CodersTrust and what freelancing is. And after back from my college, I searched on Google and I found a myriad number of articles based on CodersTrust and freelancing. And this is the things that how I hear about CodersTrust first.
Okay, so what do you think separates CodersTrust from other organizations? You've been with CodersTrust for a very long time and you know about it. So what do you think is something that is unique about CodersTrust?
CodersTrust is definitely unique, and it's very clear. It's very clear to distinguish other living standards and CodersTrust. Okay, let me clear everything what I have learned and what I have knew about to learn web developing course or other things or other stuffs, including freelancing sites. You have to pay the other institutions first, but CodersTrust pay you first. Why CodersTrust pay you first? I will clarify you in the next, I hopefully. And CodersTrust also give you a great mentor support. And after being completed your course, they also give you mentor support. I would like that you're a developer and you are a beginner. You get a job and you finish the job. As a beginner or as a fresher, this is you can't assure you that you're 100% accurate. So before submitting the job or before submitting your job, the client you can rectify your job by the help of your CodersTrust mentor, and they will find your flaw so that you can rectify your flaw and submit the job. And this is very important because that if you're a freelancer or if you want to be a freelancer, you have to know that the client feedback is very important to be a great freelancer. So that these types of help you get from CodersTrust, I think that no one. This is the basic difference between the CodersTrust and other living standard in our country.
Okay, we already have one live question. It says, I want to get admitted to CodersTrust, but how can I get admitted? So, well, let me just say that CodersTrust will be updating all the information about recruitment of our next batch soon, so you have to keep your eyes on our website for that. And also on our Facebook page, definitely, we'll be updating all our informations there. But I have this question for Mahdi. Since you told me that you studied literature and everything, and you don't have any coding background, any programming background, or anything and such. So, do you feel ever like if I had possibly a CSE background, maybe it would have been better for me in CodersTrust, or do you think it's completely irrelevant?
I think in this way, because that I would like to share you a story. Is that one of my friends? He's Riyaz, and he is a student of International Islamic University. His background is CSC. You know that my background is English. After joining CodersTrust, I have made a lot of portfolio for my profiles in Odesk, and after seeing these types of template or these types of portfolio, he just baffled, and he told me a lot of times that please help me to learn code. And that time I was laughed that you're the student of CSE background, but you told me to learn code. So I would like to clear you that how I become a coder. That totally it helps of CodersTrust, and CodersTrust helps me, and CodersTrust knows me in every to learn ins and outs. And CodersTrust is the project to make a coder of the coder with the CodersTrust, that there is no need to be a student of science or a student of CSE background. Anyone that.
All right, great. So since we're talking about skills and everything, we all know, basically everyone who knows about freelancing should know that just the technical skills itself is not sufficient for you to succeed in the global market, because lots of people have the same knowledge, the same bookish knowledge, and all the same technical skills. So you need to set yourself apart by having a lot of other kind of skills, like you need to develop a lot of communication skills and everything else. So does CodersTrust help you with that as well?
Hello?
Yeah, does CodersTrust help you with that kind of skills, the skills that can help you overcome the cultural diversity and everything?
Yes, yes, right. Okay, I would like to clear you about this procedure that CodersTrust doesn't only help you to learn code also. CodersTrust knows that this is the international market, it's a freelancing portal. So you have to know the different culture, and you have a good command in English. And that is why CodersTrust already have started British Council course, English course from British Council, and it's a virtual course to skill the coder and to communicate with the foreign clients. And CodersTrust knows this, and that is why CodersTrust started this program.
Okay, great. See, that information is very new to me. That's nice to know that. Cool.
Yes.
So, see, we get a lot of students very concerned, and suppose I'm a new student and I want to be a part of CodersTrust. But what would you tell me that would make me feel safe about joining CodersTrust, because it's a new organization in our country, and we're not that familiar with these kind of organizations. It's also a very new type of organization. So, what would you say that would make me feel safe to join CodersTrust?
Yeah, sure. CodersTrust will help you in this way. That I told you earlier that what the distinguishing feature between the living standards and other about this. Help you in a particular way. I told you that CodersTrust support you, and CodersTrust pay you the first loan, and CodersTrust help you to give the skilled mentorship, and CodersTrust helps you what the hindrance of the peoples of Bangladesh to be a skilled coder in the freelancing marketplace. CodersTrust knows its well. And that is why CodersTrust helps you to find out the hindrance and to become a great coder. And CodersTrust, I told you, the CodersTrust also helps you great mentor that before joining CodersTrust, even I don't know that what coding is, and our website is made of a series of code. That time I didn't know it. What is HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, PHP to HTML, JavaScript? It is so far away from my thinking. But now I can write code, and inshallah, in after 3 or 4 months later, I will proclaim myself as a front-end web developer. So that everything is happens only for CodersTrust, and this is the difference between the CodersTrust and other living standards. CodersTrust help you in every cases in what you need.
Okay. So, we also know that in our country, freelancing is not that big of a career prospect because, when you introduce someone as a doctor or an engineer or something, that's pretty much like everyone knows that. But when you say I'm a freelancer, how do people normally react to that?
Okay, that's a nice question, and I would like to clear you that the father and the mother, they want to be that their child will be a doctor or engineer. But why they want this type of thing? Because this is and you a healthy life that you their child. So that I think that a programmer or a freelancer can lead a healthy life and can earn a lot of bucks from freelancing portals. So that if we able to this emerging marketplace and the world is growing faster and faster, we shouldn't think around way, and we should think elaborately or internationally that they will support us. And I think personally that my family support me a lot. That I told me that I tell them that I would like to do something different. That is why they support me.
Well, it's very nice to know that you think that way, and we hope more and more people start thinking that way too. So we took a poll in our Facebook page, and a lot of questions were there, and we wanted people to let us know what question would they prefer for us to ask you. So the one question that most people would want us to ask you is, how does CodersTrust help students with their career? Because they're obviously giving you a lot of training, teaching you coding and everything, but how does that help students with their career?
Yeah. Actually, I would like to mention before that we are talking about CodersTrust and their procedures, but we didn't tell that who is the brainchild of CodersTrust. We should be mention this. This is a great guy, and he is the Ferdinand Kajurov, and CodersTrust is the brainchild of Ferdinand Kajurov. We should mention it. And the Grameen Solution of Bangladesh, IT University of and the ILANS, also the partners of CodersTrust. Okay. The guys want to know me that what CodersTrust helps me and how it impacts the career of there. Okay, CodersTrust helps you, and what CodersTrust missions you have to know that the CodersTrust vision and mission is to make 1 million IT talents in Bangladesh in next 5 years, and that is why they come in our country, so that they find out the talents and they come to explore the hidden talents of our country's people. And that is why they come, and they will help you to be a coder, and they will give, and if you visit their website, you will find their whole procedures and their loan module. So I don't like to tell everything about loan module. It's very clear when you visit their website. So what CodersTrust helps you? The CodersTrust helps you to be a skilled more if you think a high dream. And especially to be skilled in freelancing marketplace. That is all.
All right. So, what can you tell us about CodersTrust's future plans?
As I told you, that CodersTrust future plan is that to make 1 million IT talents in Bangladesh in next 5 years. This is their firm future plan. But there is they have also little plans that they have started only 15 students, including me, and they have already started their second batch. It's the students number of only 200, and because that they want to be 1 million, that so there are a lot of projects to be run in the next, so that it's a international company, so that they have already started in India, and they have already started in Nepal, Afghanistan, so far I know.
All right. So I know that you started with CodersTrust, and now 15 of you are still training here at CodersTrust. But if I asked you, how would you imagine your life without CodersTrust? What would you have to say?
Okay, that's a nice questions. As I recall the things, as I'm grateful to CodersTrust. Before joining CodersTrust, what I have actually done without Facebooking and hang out with my friends and lay down late times in morning. I didn't do anything the time because that I am the student of National University, so that we have do not a lot of pressure. Also, we don't have a lot of pressure on our academic study. Sometimes I visit to my college, and most of the time, I honestly I would like to share you that most of the times I am just waste my time with Facebooking. But if CodersTrust isn't with me, what will happen? That I think that I couldn't be futuristic, or I can't think the big dream what I now thinking, and so I can't imagine myself if CodersTrust isn't with me.
Okay, it's very nice to know. We have a couple of questions from our audiences. Um, the first one says, I'm very interested in CodersTrust, but as I heard, a student has to spend 6 to 8 hours with CodersTrust. So how is it possible for a student currently studying undergraduate? How's CodersTrust going to help with that? So if you are already studying undergraduate and everything, would it be possible for you to devote time in CodersTrust, simultaneously?
Definitely. Who gave me the questions? I would like to ask her that how much hours per day? Definitely 24 hours. If you have spent only 6 hours for CodersTrust, how much hours left? It's already 18 hours. So that I don't like to explain the whole things what I have done. If you want, sorry, I would like to uh, clear you what I have, how I manage the time of my study, and I am coding, and I give 6 hours per day for CodersTrust. That I have, okay, I coding only 6 hours. I have left 18 hours already. I went my college, and I go to my college, sorry, and I have spent 5 to 6 hours the time. So it takes only 10 to 12 hours. So rest of the time I have left in my hand. So in whatever in way I would like to spend it, you can. So that don't be afraid or don't be worried about that. This is not possible to give 6 hours per day for CodersTrust. This is up to you. If you want to be coder, I told you earlier that if you have a great patience and if you're dedicated, you can.
Okay. So you're saying that it's very much possible, right, to do all of
Yes,
that
then
together?
I'd like to give you another example that he is a Fahim Mashur. He is the Fahim Mashur and the founder of Rockomari.com. Do you know that? Rockomari.com. And his background was electronics. And he was a student of BUAT, but he had a great passion on coding. That is why he is a programmer.
All right. Okay. Cool. So okay, another question.
And he also completed from BUAT.
Exactly. So yeah, even I would like to add that all of this is basically investing in yourself. The more time you invest in yourself, the future prospects, the future result would be that huge. So it's up to you how you utilize your time. If you utilize it in the best possible way, you can definitely get the best results, right? So yeah. We have another audience question. It says, are you happy to be a part of CodersTrust? What is your advice to others that want to be successful freelancers?
Yes, I am much happy, much happy, much happy to
Of
be
course,
one
we're
of the
all
members
very
of
happy.
CodersTrust. I'm much happy. Okay, if you want to be a part of CodersTrust, or if you would like to be a great freelancer, so you have to first of things in which way you want to be work. You have to fix this thing. If you want to be a web developer, you put a lot of pressures to be a skilled web developer. This is the one thing that you are a web developer and you are a skilled web developer. This is the difference between here, that one is skilled and another one is not skilled. So you have to be skilled first, and then I should another things you have to know that client communication. This is very important. So you know that it's an international marketplace, so you have to great command both speaking and writing English. So this two things is very important, and at the very first time.
Okay, so I guess we've almost come to the end of the interview, but before we go, I'd like to announce the quiz question. It's time, everybody. So the big quiz question is, how many students of the pilot batch are still training with CodersTrust right now? I repeat, how many students of the first of our pilot batch are still training with CodersTrust? So you all have to wait till this question is posted on our Facebook page, and then you can quickly put up your answers. And if you fulfill all our requirements, and you'll win the challenge of today. So that's pretty much it. So thank you very much, Mahedi. Thank you so much for your time. So before we end the interview, do you have any final messages for CodersTrust?
Yes, I have a message that CodersTrust play a vital role in Bangladesh. I hope that CodersTrust will play in future a vital role for Bangladesh, and that is my message for CodersTrust.
All right, thank you very much. It was very nice talking to you. It was a pleasure talking to you. And all of you, thank you so much for staying with us, for listening. Thank you very much to
Thank you,
all the
guys.
viewers. All right, yes, thank you very much. So
Thank you.
please show us your support by liking, subscribing, and commenting. We'll be back with more videos, but until then, this is Tasneem from CodersTrust signing off.